Welcome to Physics OA2. I'm Lisa Knight and I'm going to be your instructor this semester. I just wanted to take some time to introduce you to the structure of the course and hit some of the important points about classroom procedures. First of all, when you open up your course, you'll see you have the course announcements. I make announcements every week. I also give you feedback. In the grade book, you'll see a little icon, looks like a thought bubble, and I will, when I grade worksheets or discussions, and so you'll see that feedback there. We also will have virtual office hours via a link called Virtual Office on Wednesdays from 11 to 12, or you can contact me via my Google Voice number. And if you do that, then you'll be able to set up an appointment with me outside of those hours, and we will meet via this link. The very first thing that you're going to want to do is click on the Start Here section, and you want to watch this video, and you want to enroll in Pivot Interactives, which is our online homework. So you'll buy that code from the bookstore. It's $10 or $15. It's very nominal, and that's our own, not online homework, but online lab. You want to make sure that you have downloaded the syllabus and that you have read every part of that in detail. And then you are going to complete the enrollment quiz. And this will officially open up the rest of the course. And all of this is due by the 10th of June. So you want to make sure that you get this done by that day. Otherwise, you will not be officially enrolled in the class. And then I would like you to introduce yourself in the forum. So in general, AI is not encouraged in this class. I do not want you to use AI to solve problems. However, there will be a couple of forums where I have created an AI bot, chat bot, that you can interact with, and you will be instructed to interact with it, either to learn more about something, get real life examples of it, or to practice some type of problem solving. And that will be part of the discussion instructions, and then you'll do something based on that. So that is okay. All right, you can use your chat bots for that, but you may not go to ChatGPT or Copilot or Gemini or whatever large language model that you are using. You may not just go there to Google how to solve things, okay, because it's not going to help you in the long run, because in this class you have a mandatory exam where you have to show your work, and it's timed, and so you'll want to make sure that you pay attention, and really you don't want to get behind in this class. All right, so once you've gotten through that and you've introduced yourself and participated in the introduction, then rest of the course will be open to you. And there are 7 units of material, and each one has the same format. You have a quiz to take, you have some kind of lab to do, and you have some kind of discussion forum to participate in, and some kind of homework. So you're going to have 3 to 4 assignments in every single module. So let's take a look at a more typical one. So notice that module 1 isn't that detailed, but I would go ahead and knock it out, and then I would do the rest. So let's take a look at module 6 here. And in module 6, you'll see you have a concept review. That's the quiz that you can do. Then you have a lab, and that lab is going to take you to Pivot Interactives. I will grade it manually inside Pivot Interactives, and then upload the scores myself to the gradebook. And then you'll have a forum to participate in. And in this module, you have, instead of a homework worksheet, you have a survey about when you can participate in the exam review to complete. You'll have reading links, you'll have lecture videos, and these lecture videos aren't just any videos. I made these videos, and I tailor my videos to the homework. And so concept reviews are homework, and also you will have 4 worksheets in this class. So you'll have a worksheet in module 2, in module 3, in module 5, and in module 7. And those worksheets will allow you to demonstrate to me and to practice solving problems and showing your work and drawing vector or free body diagrams and um, you know, because on your exam, half of your exam grade will be doing that exact same thing. The other half of your exam grade will come from the concept reviews, those quizzes. And so you'll have 35 multiple choice questions taken from the concept reviews. And then you will have 4 problems where you have to show work. And it will be a timed test online in Moodle, and it will be a 2-hour time limit. And so the other thing I want to mention to you is that every lab has a video for you to watch. And these are incredibly important because what they do for you is they basically tell you and show you how to collect the data and how to insert a curve fit. We're usually dealing with either a linear curve fit, a quadratic curve fit, or an inverse curve fit. And then how to use the little box. It has like the slope and the y-intercept, how to use that curve fit parameter box to get information. And then a lot of times the videos even answer some of the questions in the lab. So it's really important for you to do that. Your forums will come in 2 different modalities. Some of your forums will be like this one, where you do your lab, you take a screenshot of what you've done, and then you share the results and share something about that lab, whatever the prompt tells you. And then you respond to 2 classmates comparing your data using real numbers, your numbers to their numbers. And you get half credit for doing the initial post and half of the credit for doing the replies. And then the other forms that you have are problem-solving forms. So we have a couple of forms in here where you actually go through and you solve problems. And you do it with a chat AI bot that I have built. And I will be able to see those conversations on my end. I can just look up your information and see them, know that you did it. And then you will have some kind of little assignment to do, and you'll discuss your experience with that AI bot. Was it helpful? Was it not? So it's kind of like having a little built-in tutor to help you go through some of the concepts that are sometimes hard for people in this course. And then as we go through, you'll see that most of the units have that same thing. Here's an example of the extra credit that is available in Module 1, 3, 5, and 7. It's a reflections. It's really simple, super easy to get an extra point on your exam. So how does that really help you? Well, the exam, if it's 50 points and you do all 5 extra credit opportunities by the due date of their module, then you can earn 10% on your exam, because you'd have a 55 over 50, which would be 110, right? If you made 100 on the exam. So it is a wonderful way to bump up that exam grade, which is 30% of your total grade, and it is mandatory. So your exam will be available to you all day on the 31st, and you will have 35 multiple choice questions taken from the module self-checks, concept quizzes, and you will have 4 problems similar to the homework. Now, I will have an online review session in Module 6. You'll get to choose a date that works best for you, and then I'll announce it after I grade the Module 6 items. And if you attend that, and you can attend it, you can get extra credit. So that's the 5th extra credit point for coming to that. But I'll go over the example problems that you should focus on as you prepare for that final exam. And that exam is timed. It is a 2-hour limit. So once you open up, you have 2 hours to finish it. And you will have to show work and upload a document just like you do for your homework. So with that in mind, if you have any questions ever, please contact my Google Voice number. That is absolutely the best way to get in touch with me. I am an adjunct at this college and do not have an office. And so I am willing to meet with you any time of the day, at night, middle of the day, morning, whatever works for you if you can't make it to office hours. answers, but I can't help you if you don't let me know. So please reach out to me for help because I really want you to be successful. And number one, don't get behind in this class. You cannot afford to do so. It goes too fast.